Hi, this is Nicole German, Whimsical Cat Warrior. For those of you who don't know, I'm a psychic medium, which means I can communicate with deceased loved ones. It means I can see visions, hear spirit, and get probabilities of the future based on current actions. So today is going to be a love reading. Originally, I was going to just do it for divine masculines. But the only reason I am going to just say general, and then you just can switch the roles to whatever fits for you, because this morning, it kind of felt like a message for both of you. Like a confirmation, like, oh, this is how the divine masculine is feeling. He's in this role, but also okay, sorry. Let's start with last night. Okay. So there's been a tower moment or a fight or maybe a disagreement that happened because there's some jealousy going on. And I think this is the divine feminine being jealous over something with the divine masculine. Now, I say this because I got visuals last night of breaking up, like separation. Now, this doesn't mean you actually have to be like, okay, you're broken up now, but it could just mean that you feel separated. There was a conflict that caused like this gap in your relationship, and it doesn't have to be heavy. Everyone has ups and downs in their relationship. So fast that like last night I wasn't looking forward to doing this reading because I'm like, oh, everything's been so great, like romance, and like then something happened, a fight or jealousy or something along those lines. But this morning the King of Cups comes out, so which means, you know, there's so much love. there you you're going to get through this, whatever fight that was. Anyways, this is a pick a pile for how what's going to happen in your current situation with your person. Okay, so there's 4 piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. So there isn't a jealousy card here, but I only have 4 cards here. So I can say that in the past there was a situation that left one of you feeling a little hurt, and in a situation where you feel you have to be on guard and protect yourself and feel a little bit defensive, but also you will reach like a state of forgiving. But if you are in a spot where you need to forgive, that means like something happened that you felt was unjust or you felt hurt, and this involves being giving. So again, if it could be someone not being giving enough or someone being too giving, but whatever the situation was, the argument or the reason why one of you felt hurt or both of you felt hurt, you are going to forgive each other because you both want to reconcile, and you are going to. And then after you do that, you'll reach back to your playful state and have fun again. So like whatever the situation the viewers had, like as in general, it wasn't like it's a heavy fight. Like I said, last night it seems like, ooh, someone's a little jealous, and then this morning it's like, oh, you guys are in love again. So there's nothing to worry about here. This is just a short little confirmation in case you're still in the mode of where you haven't forgiven yet, or you're still in that separation mode. So don't worry, you are going to reconcile. Okay, thank you. Okay, pile 2. Ooh. Pile 2. There doesn't seem to be any conflict here. Maybe there was in like, and when I say conflict, again, like I don't mean anything huge. I mean have like something small. Like I said last night, like everyone in relationships have their up and down. So just, something like a little fight. You felt a little separated, but this was in the farther past you did, because in your recent past you have forgiveness. So you reached you already reached that next stage of where you're talking about maybe the forgiveness thing had something to do with work or working together or your future plans. Like maybe in the past you had you were unclear about those, where your relationship was going, but now you've forgiven each other, you've become stronger, and you are both ready to have that heart to heart about where you want your relationship to go. And the twin flame came out, which is awesome. Yeah, I like awesome card. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what a twin flame is, in the deck I created, and it's in lots of decks. Some people believe take only what resonates. So you have your karmic relationships, you have your soul flame, you have your your soul family, you got your soulmates, and you have your twin flame. So your twin flame is literally the reflection of you. It's the other half of your soul. You usually come here in your last incarnation. Yeah, not everyone will have a twin flame in this lifetime. Most, like, a lot of people won't. You'll mostly have like soulmates, but twin flames, when they come together, they create something positive that will impact the world. So with the twin flame, because they're like your other half, they're your reflection, it's not as you would imagine as in the fairy tales, like in a movie, like, oh my god, so this is real? You mean there's really someone made for me, like, oh, my other half? It's more like they're reflections of you. So if you don't work on yourself, it's like you guys can really trigger each other and have a really intense relationship, emotionally, unless you work on yourself spiritually. But it looks like you both have done your healing work or are on your path of like knowing where you want to go together. And like maybe in the past you had to have your separation to work on yourselves, and maybe one of you are just coming to the realization of the fact that, oh, maybe twin flames are real, maybe this person is my twin flame. But if the twin flame card came out, and spirit brought this out, I would say for sure the person you're thinking about is your twin flame. But it's a general reading, so only take what resonates. And if this pile did resonate with you, and twin flames doesn't resonate with you, just know that this is your soulmate, which is just, a very powerful relationship, just as meaningful. Okay? So expect to have a heart to heart with your person. Okay? Thank you. Pile 3. Yeah, maybe I don't know if any of the people from the first pile stayed, but if they did, like, sorry, if the first pile did stay, just know that this reading could apply to you also. Okay, sorry. Okay, so for pile 3, what can you expect with your person? Great, great, great turnaround. You can trust them. This is your soulmate. They want to move forward towards you. No doubt about it. They're ready to go. You have the Wheel of Fortune also, which means it's you're gonna bring good karma. This is the karmic wheel turning for you guys. If you did have like if that did apply to you, of where you did have a separation in the past or an argument or something like that. Sorry, excuse me. Um you're both not even thinking about it. You're already way past that. You're already like we're moving forward from that. Your relationship is a very strong one, and it's going to be prosperous for the both of you. Yeah, and so if you're having any doubts about your person at all, just you can trust them. And just remember to let love guide you. I only say this because in my card here, it's just I have like this, like there's two, there's a unicorn and a dog, and this was covered. So just remember to let love guide you. Okay, thank you. Pile 4. Okay, so for pile 4, yeah, I think so. Like, why I was stalling there for pile 3. So when I originally said, because the message from last night, there was like a separation, a fight. I think that applies for some of these piles, but not all of these piles, because it does kind of for this pile and the first pile. But for as far as the second pile, I don't know if that was more resonating with the message this morning, because there's not really any a separation in the second and third pile. Okay, in the fourth pile, nothing to worry about saying that there's not like there's separation now, but it does show that like there was some sort of disagreement, but it was like nothing to worry about. So you in your home place, there may have been a reason to feel like, or you felt defensive, or you may have felt jealous, or there was a codependency issue that was going on, and it made one of you feel defensive and question your relationship. And I don't mean like, oh, should we break up? I just mean like in a second, where you get that really frustrated moment where you're arguing and you're like not understanding each other and you're like, oh my God, like, what am I doing? But breathe. Everyone has those moments and get through them. It was just more like, and then you get defensive because you get scared almost, but it's showing there's no reason for you to feel that way. You are the only one. That was the other card that came out. You're the only one. So this could have been about jealousy, where you were questioning, is your partner still interested in you in the same way, or is he being honest? Is she being honest? Because obviously that confirmation wanted to come out to let you know, like, there's nothing to worry about. You are the one. So you, oh yeah, so like you felt like the need to defend your, it's like you felt the need to defend your family, like you're, it's like you, um I guess like you feel like the way you when you get on that mindset, it's like you're protecting your family when you're like, don't anyone penetrate it. But like you don't have to worry about that. You don't need to be defensive. You and your family are or like you and your family or you and your partner have a strong relationship. You are the only one. You can let go of any doubts and worries that you may have had in the past. Okay. I guess I'm gonna just pull just two more cards. Well, here's one. Just for an overall message. Yeah, so it just says keep an open mind. Yeah, some things don't always work out the way we want, but keep an open mind because sometimes life surprises you, and like the tower moments that happen in our lives usually will like somehow create another blessing in our life. So and these tower moments could have been about healing family issues. Well, yeah, obviously when you had a family involved and your family when you're with someone, I believe. And also um, children came out, so I don't know if this just like if you have children involved, or maybe if your argument was about having a family, anything to do with children, you can think about that can relate to you because it's a general reading. Keep an open mind about it, and yeah, whatever argument or separation I saw last night has definitely already been on the way of healing. Like, so if you haven't seen that in the physical, like you haven't contacted your person or seen them or talked about anything, I think you can remain hopeful, feel you can remain hopeful that you're going to reconcile. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if it resonated, and leave what doesn't, and always trust your own intuition. Okay, thank you.